This is DRF Race of the Day. Hi, everybody. Dan Illman, Mike Beer. The DRF Race of the Day for Wednesday, August the 4th, race number 8 at Saratoga. Let's throw up the field for the Shine Again Stakes. We're going 7/8 of a mile, older fillies and mares. It is a restricted event, and you can download free formulator past performances for this race on the Race of the Day event page at drf.com. Access them, handicap along with us. Not the biggest field in the world, Mike, but it's an intriguing matchup between the one Bayer Ness, who's multiple graded stakes placed, and the two Aunt Cat, who has won 3 in a row. Aunt Cat might have a bit of a tactical edge because she has good early speed.
I agree. I mean, it does sort of feel like that could be the key to the race, Dan. If Aunt Cat is able to break running and make an easy lead in here, she's going to be really hard to run down. I mean, I guess as far as Bayerness goes, at least, she's not slow. So I just sort of feel like Luis Saez probably knows what he has to do here, and he can't let that horse get away.
Throwing up the time form US pace projector, they have the two Aunt Cat on a fairly clear lead in a blue bar scenario, favoring horses on or near the early lead. That's going to make her tough. She's the 7-5 favorite on David Aragona's morning line. As for the one Bayer Ness, again, a multiple graded place. She's caught nothing but sloppy tracks this year, including her most recent start, the Regret at Monmouth on July the 3rd, going 3/4 of a mile. Let's watch that effort right now. And she's 2-5 in this race. And I know the horse on the lead, Honey I'm Good, got away to an easy lead. Were you disappointed that Bayer Ness couldn't run her down? She came close.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you'd have to be disappointed. She was a very heavy favorite in here and just couldn't get the job done. She runs, she tries really hard. She just can't get to this horse at the end. And it's not like Honey I'm Good is some kind of bump. She's actually pretty good. I don't know, Dan. I just kind of feel like, I know that she's won twice on wet tracks, this horse. I kind of feel like getting back over fast dirt might really, really help her. When you watch her run on those wet tracks, she works so hard. And when you go back to her career debut, which is the only win on fast dirt, she won that race so easily and looked like she could be really good. All of her fast dirt starts since then in graded stakes races.
That's an excellent point. I like the 7 for her. She's won at 6. She's won at a mile.
Yeah.
And as you mentioned, she's not a slow horse. She's tactical enough where Saez, who is aggressive out of the gate, can get her into position. Here's the 2, the key to the race. Aunt Cat, she's won her last 3 races. She hasn't been headed in any of those starts, including this victory in an off-the-turf one-turn mile over muddy going at Belmont, where she just went right to the front. She controlled a very mild pace. And as an odds-on favorite, they weren't catching her given this scenario.
Yeah, right. This wasn't a great field. She got absolutely loose on the lead as a main track only entrant, completely dominated these horses. But that's 3, really strong wins in a row for this filly, especially then once they cut her back. I mean, they started her out going a little longer. She's bred to be a sprinter. As soon as they cut her back, she improved. If she gets loose in here, she's going to be tough to catch.
She beat 2 minor next out winners in that race. Bill Mott worked her in 46 and change leading up to this. Expect her to be on the lead. The 3 is Bronx Beauty, and she's just a cool horse simply for the fact that she's still going strong at the ripe old age of 6. She has won 10 of 29 lifetime starts. She finished behind Bayer Ness in the Regret last time out. But her last 2 starts, her last 3 starts actually were on wet tracks. I think she's better on fast. I'm not sure if she's good. She's as good as she was a couple of years ago.
Yeah, she probably isn't, but the wet tracks, I guess, offer some kind of an excuse for her. I'm concerned that she's not, at the top of her game right now. I'm also concerned, Dan, that I'm really not sure that she wants 7 furlongs. I think she's a lot better going shorter than this.
The pace situation could hurt the 4 Casual, who is a one-run closer, really desperately needs some pace up front. Let's watch her last race, the Ski Pack at Pimlico on May the 15th. She got just bounced around coming out of the gate. She's last turning into the stretch, and you can't give a horse like Chubwagon this kind of tactical advantage at the 8th pole. Casual really comes on running at the end for a piece. Chubwagon is undefeated. She came out of this race to win her next 2, Buyers of 92, but Casual's running on at the end.
Yeah, this is what she does. She runs on at the end of all of her races. Feels like she's probably pace compromised in here, Dan. But I wonder if this isn't, sort of deceptive class relief for this filly. Her last 3 starts, Kamari, Edgeway, and Frank's Rocket, Chubwagon. I mean, this might actually be an easier spot.
And prior to that, I actually liked what she did at Oaklawn to kick off her campaign. No, it was only 9 winners of 3 life. She just blew by that field to win very nicely. Casual will need some pace. On Her Way is a horse that you and I have both liked, and why shouldn't we like her? She's won 13 starts with over $700,000 in career earnings. And if you look for class relief, maybe she's getting it here. She ran on the Vagrancy last time out. Sadie Lady, the runner-up, benefited from subsequent class relief to beat New York breds in the Dancer Renee with an 85 buyer. Her race at 7/8, 2 starts back, is good enough to win this, although from a buyer speed figure standpoint, she's a bit light.
Yeah, she's light off of her last 2, and so we'll see, you know, what happens if she can get back to the form she was in over the winter when she was really good before the layoff. She's a big danger in this race. The distaff off the layoff going 7. She actually ran really well in there. That was a very slow pace that she was trying to close down, and she almost did it. I just don't know what happened last time, Dan. She was really bad. It just completely failed to show up in there and showed absolutely nothing. I think we both know that she's a lot better than that. She likes 7 furlongs, but she needs some pace.
She also likes Saratoga. She does good work here, fast going and a fair pace, which she may not get. That is what she wants. Whispering Pines is the 6, stepping up in class. Let's watch her last race going the 7/8 in an entry-level allowance event. The pace was solid. She came from off of it. She rolls on by. She did what she had to do. She's going the right way. She has, I believe, a little bit of upside potential and a nice outside stalking post. I think she needs to take a slight step forward as she steps up in class.
I think she needs to improve too. I think she does have a little bit of upside. This is an okay win. Just the kind of race where the 1, 2, 3 finishers were up there all the way. There's just no closing going on. She ran pretty well in there. I also felt like she ran okay. I mean, she was no match for OnCat 3 starts back, but I thought she was a good second that day.
Let's take a look at our top picks for our Wednesday DRF race of the day. We're in agreement. We're going to go with the 1 over the 2. The 2's got the speed. We've got to run her down, but I think this just might be the spot for Bayerness, given a fast track.
I'm hoping so too. I don't think it's going to be easy for her to run down the 2 in here, but we'll see if she can do it.
1, 2, 5, 4 for Mike. 1, 2, 4, 6 for me. It's the Wednesday race of the day. It's the Shine Again, one of 2 stakes at the Spa on Wednesday. Good luck.